Everybody give it up for Corey Allman.
Thank you, Matt Carter. I'm gonna holler at Alex Soto's sister, man. Let's see what she's like. Hey, Matt, it's New Shit Sunday.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna call this. It's also No Anal Joke April. So I'm not fighting through it, man. I'm halfway there. Halfway there. So yeah, I'm from Texas. So he's talking about my accent. I'm from Texas. But Texas is a big state. So not everybody sounds like me. Some of them sound like real hicks. Like my accent's from like West Texas. The folks from East Texas, man, they talk, their accent's so thick, I almost need subtitles to understand what they're saying. And then there's South Texas. South Texas is more like, ¿Qué pasa, hombre? I can say that joke, man, because I grew up, in the town I grew up in, there's a lot of Hispanics. Like half of my best friends were Mexican. And their moms loved me too, because when I'd go over, I'd eat the day-old tortillas. If y'all ever hung out with some Hispanic people, those kids, they don't eat it unless it's hot off the griddle. So they love me. Even a couple of them called me Wedo, which Wedo is, it's kind of slang for light skin or white boy. So moms called me Wedo. Even three of the guys in my wedding were Mexican. There was the caterer, the bartender, the valet. No bullshit though. They let me in their bicycle gang when we were in middle school. And it was tough for me to adjust, man, because they were trying to teach me the gang signs. I'm like, I don't know if I'm supposed to bunt or still second. But gang life wasn't good for old Wedo, man. It wasn't. I was in for about a month. I realized I had to get out because every time I'd show up to the clubhouse, they'd start jumping me in again. Like, man, I thought this was a one-time deal. They're like, quit being such a pendejo, El Pinata. I had a thought the other day. I think it would be awesome if they had like an open mic for like aspiring porn actors.
Oh, yeah, dude.
How awesome would that be, man? Before the show, you'd hear some of the girls say, I think I'm just going to work on my gag reflex tonight. I'm getting really good at that. Then somebody would be up there and say, oh man, what was I going to say? Oh, hold on. Oh, okay. That's where I was at. But it'd be, it'd be the same old thing, man. Sometimes you hear the haters out there just say, man, that motherfucker got that shit off the internet. I know he got that internet off the internet. That girl's moan. She just doesn't sound authentic. She doesn't sound authentic. Did you know all safe words sound exactly the same when you have a ball gag in your mouth? I think it's time that we quit using the term assless chaps. Because by definition, all chaps are assless. You know what they call full-ass chaps? Call them pants. They're just leather pants. After some guys finish having sex, they say, man, I tore that shit up. After I finish having sex, I say, I left that shit intact. Because I try to be considerate, man. Nobody wants to walk around with their shit tore up. So I was having sex with this girl one time when I was young. And she wanted to do something kinky, so I put my finger in her butthole. And this isn't an anal joke either. This is a finger in a butthole joke. So my no anal joke April is still intact. So I put my finger in her butthole. And I'm going to tell you, man, it freaked me out, honestly. Because it was in there, and I could feel the underside of my dick. I don't know what I was expecting. Like the membranes are like real thin, so I was like, all I felt was like a veiny cock going up and down. I didn't know what the hell was going on. I was trying to explain that to a friend of mine one time, And he's like, he didn't understand. So I said, you got to do like this. You got to do like this. And that's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. I like that one too. So Girl Scout cookie season's over. That's pretty awesome. You know, and I'm not a big fan. You know, for the last several months, I've been getting bombarded by Satan's Green Army every fucking time I try to go to a Publix. You know, it was like, those girls are intimidating. You know, they're like, have you ever been camping and like that rogue raccoon comes in the campsite and it just sits there and looks at you? And you know you're not supposed to feed it. You read the signs, but you do anyway because you know it just might fuck you up. That's how these girls are, man. I even, you know, I'm a grown man, and I've created elaborate ruses to try to go away from having to eat these, you know, buy these cookies from these girls. I made a fake medical alert bracelet. So I was walking in, and she jumps from and says, "Hey, you want to buy some cookies?" And I was like, "I'm sorry, sweetie, I have a medical condition." And she looks at it, and she says, "You spelled diabetic wrong, fatty." The next time I went in, my plan was I was just going to walk in and I was going to ignore her. I heard her say, "Hey, you want some cookies?" I said, "No." She jumps up and says, "You want to buy some cookies?" I'm like, she says, "What a coincidence. I've got a badge in sign language." Like, motherfucker. Give me some Thin Mints and some of those peanut butter ones. You know what? It sucked because I knew that she knew that I knew neither one of us knew sign language. She called my bluff, man. Called my bluff. But the getting in's just half the battle. You still have to get out. What I can usually do there is I just kind of hang out at the door and I wait for a bunch of snowbirds to be leaving. And I just file in with them. So they can't get us all. They're gonna get the weaker ones. It's like a pack of wildebeest crossing a croc-infested river. All right, Matt, come get me, buddy. Wake up, Matt.
Sorry,